Hey, what's up, beautiful people? I'm your host, Juicy, and today we're back again with another episode of Juicy Real Talk. And today we're talking about the importance of just being intentional with how you move. Um, Oftentimes, we find ourselves in positions or lack of positions, right? Like we want to be in a certain position in life, we want to be here, and we have not gotten to that point yet. And a lot of it is because some of us are just moving. We're just moving and grooving. Okay, we just rocking it out, just going where the wind blows. And through what I've been consuming lately, I've come to I've been getting a lot of confirmations, and it come to my attention that people who are very successful, and I'm not even talking about just with careers or with business ownership. I'm also talking about when it comes to love. I'm talking about when it comes to like physical body goals, working out in the gym, and health goals, like just all these different things that can make a person whole and great and happy and satisfied in life. But especially those things that are kind of like really big things, they were intentional about it. I'm going to tell you guys a quick story. There's this doctor I know. Um, she's actually she's married to a doctor, but she's a dentist, right? She's been married to this doctor for 25 years. They're happily married, right? And she was just telling her love story. Like she found the man of her dreams and a very successful black man at that, because she was intentional. She knew when she got to college she wanted to go to med school and she wanted to meet her husband in college, and her mom put her on game, right? Her mom told her, like, you should definitely find your husband in college, because let's think about it, right? There's no better place to find a responsible, employed, educated black man than going and finding that partner while you're in school, while you're both young, you're in your prime, you both are driven. Why not find your partner there? But anyway, so she was like, yeah, she went to med school. She went to med school not to become a doctor, but to become a dentist. But she wanted to marry a doctor, and it wasn't like she had any bad motives. Like it wasn't like she didn't genuinely want love. It's not like she was just like looking for a quick come up, like, oh, I just want to meet a rich guy to take care of me. She was smart too. She was brains too. She was beauty as well. Like she had something to offer this man. She just knew if the pickings for black men in terms of like high value black men, what people call high value, the educated, successful, that type of black man. If you know the pickings are in hell, why not be specific and strategic? And I'm telling you guys that to say we need to move with intent. There are some of her peers, people who she grew up with, her very same age, who are not married to a doctor, who may not be married at all, who may be, because I'm not trying to say you got to be married to a doctor. Let's be very clear. I'm not even saying you got to marry rich, but there are people who are not married, who are unhappy, who have all these divorce rates and all these things, right? That are just not in the align with how she navigated and got her situation. Um, and it was because she moved with intention. I know another person, someone I went to college with. They are really successful in what they do. They're a realtor, but they went to school for marketing. Again, you don't really have to go to college to become a real estate agent. Let me be very clear. However, during that time, they networked. They were very specific. They moved to a specific location in Georgia, but they wanted to be in the real estate market in this specific location, and they were not originally from Georgia. So they used their time while they were in college to meet with so many brokers in the area, to meet with so many real estate agents in the area. They did several events in the area where they were able to network with people and learn the market there. And after they graduated college, they were able to work in that specific area, in the real estate as as a job. I think they were like an assistant or something like that for a year, just to get that experience under their belt, just to work on getting money saved up and work on getting their license. And after that year of them working, they've been a real estate agent literally since, like, what is it? This is years later. I'm not going to age myself, but this is years later, and they are a broker. They're very successful, but they were very, very, very specific in how they chose to move. And I'm just so proud of this friend, because it's like, wow, wow, okay, like you had a goal in mind, Like she was so freaking specific. Like it was so specific. Like even to this day, I'm not even shocked that she is as successful as she is because she was very clear. And you have to be clear. So I want to use this vid. I just hope that this video reaches the right person to say, listen, you can and you will do anything that you put your mind to, as long as you put that goal and you write it down, you manifest it with your words, and you make a realistic plan and you move, and you are actually, like, you have to move with action. You can't just say you're going to do something and you're just talking, 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 talking. You have no plan in place. You're not networking. You're not researching. You just a talker at that point. I think one of the worst things you can be is someone with a genuine interest in something and have the ability to do it, but because you were not intentional, you were not disciplined, you were not specific with what you wanted to do. You didn't take the action steps. You let external factors, and you gave yourself excuses, and you were too lazy and whatever else, right? To not make it happen. Do not be that person. Do not be the person who gets to, you get to retirement age, you're in your 60s, your 70s, and your 80s, and your 90s, and you look back on your life and you were like, man, I regret not doing this thing. I wanted to do that and I didn't do it. I'm telling you right now, as long as you move with intention, right? Like if you get a job, don't just get any old job. Like think long term. If you say I want to get this job, what is your goal after that? Think 3, 4, 5 years down the line. Okay. Do you want to be the supervisor? Do you want to be the manager? Maybe you just want that job so you can say you have a savings goal. Like maybe you want to save, and be specific. Like maybe you want to save $10,000. Maybe you want to save $5,000 within a year. Whatever whatever it is, like I don't know what that is. That's for you to decide. You need to be intentional. If that job does not align with where you want to be in the next 5 years or 10 years or whatever, or if that job can provide you with some type of savings goal, you're literally just wasting your time, right? You're just paying bills. Obviously, we got to pay bills. Like, we know that. It's unfortunate, but it's our reality. The white man said, hey, guys, do, 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 do. Even though God gave us all this land and for free, and all these fruits grow out, all these fruits and vegetables grow out for free, and we can literally just be out here freeing it and not stressing out over bills. We have bills. But you don't want to be the person that's just working just to get by. You're working just to keep your lights on. That's the bare minimum. You really want to be working with a goal to be saving or investing or whatever you're trying to do. So be intentional. Okay. Um, yeah, that's really what I had for today, guys. I just really felt like there are some people who are just moving, you know, just moving with no direction. Even when it comes to a relationship, like if you are in a full blown relationship with someone, you need to know, like, okay, like we are here and we're together, but we're not here together for no reason. Like you need to have that conversation with your partner at the beginning. Like, look, even before y'all get in a relationship, like, what are your goals? What are your plans? What do you value? If you know that you want to get married within the next couple of years, but that person does not want to get married at all, okay? They don't want to get married. You want kids, but they don't want to have kids. But yet you choose to move forward with them. You're not moving with intention, because now you're just wasting your time. You want a family. They don't. What the fuck are you doing? You're not moving with intention. You're not. You have to be very intentional about how you move. You need to tell that person, you know what? You are beautiful. Okay? You seem like a great person and you can dress. Love it. Boom, boom, boom. I love what I'm seeing. However, I don't love what I'm hearing for me. For me, right? It may work for somebody else, but I want a family. I want children. Okay? And it's nothing personal, but I'm going to have to just politely decline this whole interaction, because it just seems like, we're on two different paths, we're on two different pages, and that's okay. um and let's eat this food. If we already on this date, let's eat this food, laugh and kiki, and we got to keep it moving, right? Like, you got to do that. You have to put your intentions, your goals, what you want for yourself first. If you do not do that, if you don't prioritize what you value and what you're seeking, it's never going to happen. And if you don't know what you value, if you don't know what you're seeking, then that's a problem, because you need to figure out what it is that you want in life, because you need to know, there has to be something, there has to be some purpose, there has to be something that you're living for. And you really need to use that time. You need to be intentional about finding out what it is that you desire. And the reason why you may not even know what you desire is because you're probably too busy. You're too busy working, and then when you get off work, you're too busy, taking care of other people, talking on the phone, watching TV, watching movies, just watching movies, going out to the club. You have not given yourself the time to silently think and reflect on what you want. So if that's you, you need to use this video to encourage yourself to be intentional about finding out what it is you would like to do, what makes you whole, what brings you peace, so you can be intentional about making that a reality. All right. I love all of you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please share this with a friend. Okay. This is your sign to be intentional. Why not share this with a friend? Why not like the video? And please subscribe to my channel if you're new to my page. Again, I love you guys. Y'all be safe.